I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Hey everybody, welcome in, welcome in. How's everybody doing? Welcome in. We already have someone on stage. Hey Dawn, welcome in. Oh, she left us. But I'm gonna turn my camera on here just a second. I just spilled soda everywhere. It's actually just in my hair. It's just like, I think it's in my hair a little over here. Maybe not. Okay. So I don't know about these barrettes. Let me know in the comments what you think. I think it makes my hair look kind of flat and kind of funny. But we're on the second channel, if you're not aware. This is Unfiltered with Tanya. I don't know if you can hear the birds chirping and outside, but it's really cute. But over here on this channel, we just kind of talk about whatever we want, and we just kind of do whatever we want. So if you guys want to talk about something in particular, let me know. If not, open Q&A. You guys can come up on panel and talk. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Let me turn my mic off. Okay. Yeah, you guys can hear me okay. But I have my wireless mic on, so I'll be able to move around the kitchen a little bit. So this is a part of my house. This is my kitchen and my laundry room. It needs redone. My kitchen needs redone. I just did it. We just did it not too long ago, but I don't know. I like to switch things around. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to surprise Vincent. Over the next couple of days, he's going to find out the surprise tonight because he'll come home. But his pantry, and I'll show you guys a picture. Let me see if I can pull up this picture. Because I took a picture of the pantry. It's kind of dark, but this is the pantry, and those are all of his Japanese snacks, just like thrown in there. I used to have it where it was like actually organized and it looked really good. I have these little lights that you can like press, you know, like just tap your finger on and it lights it up. I just hate the white shelves. I have a trick to fix it, but I haven't got to do that yet. So I'm going to eventually put like wooden shelves in there, I think. But for right now, I'm just going to pull everything out and just kind of see what I have to work with, what's expired, what's, you know, what I can give away if we have too many of them, because Vincent collects a lot. His mama sends him out a lot of stuff. So I'm going to move this here. And I got a bunch of like little clear containers over here. Oh, don't want to mess up the plant. We're like trying to get this thing to come back to life. She's alive on top. It's just her bottom leaves. Not Vincent, sorry. Rocky the cat always wants to try to eat the plants. It's just so bad. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay back here. I'm pretty sure you guys can. Oh, this is going to be so bad. This is going to be so bad. See, I had bought like these like clear containers before. He might have to go through this actually because I can't read the names. Look at this. Okay, this is a problem. We'll put the rice back here. And if you guys have any ideas on what I could do with all of this rice, let me know. We got oil in there. But what are you guys all up to today? What's everyone up to? Let me know what you guys are doing. If you're doing anything in particular, let me know. Got some regular ramen. I think that's the only thing that's like American in this whole thing. Like, see, like everything's like it says made in Japan. That's the only thing I can read. The back of it is like, oh, this one actually has a nutrition facts on it. Look, it's a sticker they put on there. This is curry, instant curry. And then I don't know what these are. Looks like tofu. It's probably tofu. He has a lot of tofu. And then we have this cabinet here, and I think I'm just going to tackle this one tomorrow. Like, it's not that bad. Oh, I have some plastic containers up there. This one has a lot of like fish, and more fish in it. And like the fish in the can, and I don't eat that. I don't eat that. So his mom sends it to him. It's the sweetest. Like, she sends him these boxes. I'll show you. Whoa, this is heavy. What's in here? She just sent him this. She covers it up with little Japanese newspapers. I love that. I think these are so cool. I should keep these and like put them on the wall or like do like put them in like a picture frame or something. I don't know. That'd be a cute idea. But oh my gosh, tofu for days. Mom makes sure her boy's fed. Well, we'll just take everything out, I guess. He's got some snacks. And then, oh, she might have sent some fruit. Because some of this is wrapped up. Oh, no, it's just cans. Corn. Oh, random. I guess he must have asked for that because that's something she wouldn't send. And she sent 2 cans. Chicken breast in a can. See, I don't do that kind of stuff. I don't do in a can. Like corn, I'll do in a can. But like if it's meat or like, you know what I mean? Something like that, I won't do that in a can. Just chilling. Okay, Kathy. Have a good appointment at your doctor. Look, okay, so these are teas. These are teas. This whole thing is tea. I have 2 of them. They're all like put by what kind of flavor they are, I guess. I don't drink green tea, but I'm going to have to start. It's healthy for you. It's really healthy for you. Put those back there. Okay. We got a bill or something in here too. I don't think it's a bill, but whoops. Oh, it's his AAA card. He's going to be so excited about that. Some of the canned food just fell off on the bench. I just heard it like fly off there. Sorry if I'm making a lot of noise. I'm going to stop making noise in just a moment. Well, wow. Thanks for corn. Wow, shoot. Sent us 5 cans. Oops. I'm going to keep these. Okay. Because this might be a really cool little project. And then he'll get rid of this box the way he wants to get rid of it. Because he likes to tear his name and stuff off. You know, he's very like me. I'm the op. I just like throw stuff away. You know, I'm not. I'm trying to be better about it. But he will keep everything. Not me. Subware. Hey, Subware. What am I cooking? Oh, nothing. I'm actually cleaning out the pantry today. And I figured, why not have you guys come with me? I'm gonna put this desk a little closer. That way I can come back here and grab all this. Look at this. I mean, we've got 4 bags of rice and our refrigerator has rice in it. Can you put rice anywhere else? Can you freeze rice? Does anyone know that? I'm going to be dropping all kinds of stuff because, oh, I'm going to regret this already. I'm going to regret this already. Look at that. We should, like, I thought about sitting down with Vincent and doing like a taste testing, like of snacks, like Japanese snacks. I think it would be hilarious for us to sit at our kitchen table and us try those because for the most part, he loves the snacks and stuff like that. But me, I don't. Like, I don't know. Actually, I don't. Let me take that back. I've never tasted them. I don't like the way that they smell. They have a, I don't know. It's just a different. It's just a different taste, different culture, you know. So I just don't like the. But Vincent, when he eats it, he just. You could tell he's really enjoying himself. You're cleaning your room. Oh, I probably should clean our bedroom too. The dogs have been on the bed all day, but I'll do that later. I usually fix it like 4 or 5 times a day. The dog likes to go in the pillows. This dog right here. Well, you can't see her. There she is. She's looking at the snack. She don't like Japanese food. You don't like Japanese food, Mia? I know. I don't know what to say about you. Oh, she sits in the pillows. So when she was a puppy and she was really small, we had 2 dogs, and Araya would always lay in the middle of us. So I got the bright idea, which was not bright, to put Mia like behind us on the pillows, you know, because like she was so little. For 3 weeks, she was little. And then she was the size of my other dog. Like she was like a medium-sized dog within 3 weeks. I'm like, where'd my puppy go? But she's still a puppy. Oh, she's still a puppy. She's like 6 or 7 now. But yeah, she likes to lay in. So now she lays in the pillows all the time. She has to be back there. Poor Vincent doesn't even have a spot on the bed anymore at this point. He's been sleeping on the couch the last few nights because the dogs literally just take up his side of the bed, and he says he feels bad. He's like, I feel bad if I like move them. I'm like, move them. I want to like, I like to lay by him because I'm not a cuddler by any means, but I like to touch him sometimes, like on his arm, just as like a reassurance, you know, like he's here. It's okay. You know, I like to do that. Hey, Mia Moore. Japanese steakhouses. Okay, so I could do that. That's something I could do. I could do like a Japanese steakhouse. We did that actually for Vincent's birthday one year. This is just he just has all kinds of goodies that are just, I can't, like I said, I can't even read them. But I figured if I at least get this out, all this stuff out of the closet, then I'll know how many containers and stuff I might need. Oh, whoops, there goes the lid. Did I just break it? Probably. It might have already been broke. This has like tofu in it. But he's going to have to go through some of this stuff. He's going to hate that when he comes home. Because I don't know where the expiration dates and stuff are. Like, I don't think he does either. Like, this doesn't have an expiration date. They have to. It's probably in Japanese and I can't read it. And Vincent can't read Japanese either. So, I mean, you know, I'm not the only one. He can read a little, I think, but not like a lot. Okay, we got to figure this out. Oh, the cabinets just get worse and worse as you go up. This whole thing's going to be full. Okay. Kimbo brand pork sung. Pork sung. It's dry pork. Pork sung. He's going to start eating. Look at him big. What you looking for, Mia? There's more oil. Uh-oh. Okay, this is craziness. So many, like these aren't even open. Like, that's mine. He has a lot of these little cookies. He probably doesn't even know he has half of this food. Look, a Jolly Rancher. We'll throw that away. That'll break my teeth. I'll end up saying, oh, it's just one piece of candy, and then I have no teeth afterwards. Oh my goodness, there's mini ones with a little thing on it, the little kitty. That is cute. That's cute. Okay, another container. Man, I was really on a container freak or kick there for a minute. I was wanting everything to be in a container, I guess. This always reminds me of the airport. I don't know why. I think it's because that's where we usually get them. Hey, Cash. Hey, True Crime Lullabies. Yeah, I know. I'm like, I don't know the expiration date because I don't know Japanese. See, you're speaking it, Cash, and I don't know. Shabu shabu is great. He probably has it. He has everything. It seems like, I mean, this is full already, and then I haven't even like. I think I'm gonna almost have everything out soon, except for the stuff on top, and I don't even know what to do with that tofu. He's gonna have to go through that. Like, his mom sent him this. It's a whole container of almonds. She went to Costco, I think, and then she bagged them for him. I don't know if she weighed these, but they all look about the same. So I wonder if she did. Oh, she's so sweet. And then more cookies, tofu. What's this? This looks like seaweed. I bet you he doesn't even know he has this stuff. I'm going to spit it all out for him. He'll thank me later. Korean barbecue is great. You get them at Christmas at Costco. That's probably when we got them. Vincent's mom sent them to us, and she goes to Costco. So since Vincent is still on her account, we have a Costco like membership that we don't have to pay for, which is awesome. But we usually go to Sam's Club, which we do pay for, just because it's a lot closer. Costco is about 20 minutes from us. So we usually just go, hey, PKC. Anyway, we usually just go to Sam's Club just because it's just easier. I need to go over there today, actually. I get like the big bottles of water, the ones that you put like in the machine. We don't have a machine. We need to get one of those. But I use it for the dogs because although we live in city limits, we have the worst water. It is so hard. Like I just won't give it to the dogs. I just won't even give it to the dogs. No. They were drinking it for like a while. And then I knew like Mia got sick or something, and she just like was peeing a lot or something like that. And that's when we switched them. We were like, no, we have to switch the water out. So. Your missus knows the proper names. Cash, are you dating somebody that's Japanese? Are you with someone that's Japanese? Hey, Catherine. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome on into my second channel. We're just like organizing stuff today. I'm gonna have like certain topics that I do on this channel, but I'm just I wanted to do the first topic I want to do is like kind of like sort of serious, but not really. Just kind of like how long should you be in like a relationship before you get married? I just want to know like those kind of things like that. I have like little questions about marriage and stuff. And I don't know. I like to ask you guys because You guys give me some really good answers, and I don't know. Like as you get older, you want to like call your mom and ask her some stuff, and you can't. She's like, because she's not there. So I come to you guys. I feel like that you guys give me good advice. Hey, DM. Oh, she lived there for 5 years. You've been there 4 times? Oh, Cash, I'd love to go. I'd love for Vincent and his mom to go. I would love for his mom to go and like see all of her siblings and like that would be amazing for her because she's never been back. I don't think. I don't think she's ever. No, she doesn't like to fly. We'd have to get her a Zanny or something. Get her on the plane. She's the sweetest lady ever. She really is. She's a really, really sweet lady. Like I'm lucky to be able to like say that's like my mother-in-law, There's a language barrier a little bit, but not like a whole lot. I don't even know what this is, but this doesn't look good. Like, is this supposed to be in the refrigerator? Expires 2/26/25. Oh, we got an expiration date on this one. That's a pretty long time ago. Because sometimes I can there's a food bank right down the road. Or it's not a food bank. Oh gosh, this is heavy. Yeah, this is the same thing. It's not a food bank, but it's like where you could put food in this little cubby for people, and it's at the school. And then like elementary kids, if they need something, they can grab it out of there and they could take it home and eat it. Maybe one of them would like some of this. This is all, I forget what this is. I gotta find a place to sit. It's heavy. It's curry. Chinese mabo tofu sauce and curry. I got one more tofu to pull out and then I'm done. I got everything out. Oh, jeez. Vincent. Okay. Everything is out of there. Just got to get these. Does this one work? That one works, but I wonder if I have enough batteries for both. I don't think I do. Nope, just for one. Well, only one actually really needs batteries. So these are the little lights that I have like in the closet. They're cheap on Amazon. They're just little puck lights. Actually, I can just, oh my gosh, be smarter, Tanya. There we go. Like work smarter. Smarter, not harder. Okay. I wish I had like a little camera on my shirt. Just get this in there if I can. Can't get the dang light back on there. Here we go. When it's like small and dark in there, it's hard to see. That's why I got these lights for Vincent. Because I did have this all like really pretty for him. And then we just kept getting more and more food. And then I didn't go back and touch it up. Just kind of threw everything on top. There we go. Let there be lights. He's got his little lights now. And they both work. Okay. Ooh, I want to paint that door. So the door is white. It's one of those like little sliding doors. And I want to paint it like a green color or something. So I blame him for everything. Yeah, I need a GoPro head cam. Wouldn't that be awesome? Yeah, I heard that the flights would be like, hey KCG, hey, welcome in. You changed your picture, didn't you? Maybe. Hey, Dreaming of Blue Skies, welcome in. Gosh, stop playing this. I always do. I always do. Well, I got everything out of there. I have a bunch of like stuff that I bought. Like I have like these little things. I got this stuff at Dollar Tree. So I got these for a party that I was going to put together. I think it was for my mom's celebration of life or something. And I was going to put like cookies or something in this. But maybe I could put Vincent's cookies. I don't know. These are kind of big though. Like I don't know how they'll fit like inside the because we have like so much. Good. I could almost stack them maybe on top of each other. I don't think it would squish the cookies that much. We'll see. We'll see what he wants to do with it. I'm just going to leave it all over here so he can go through it and organize it and all that good stuff. I've never been to Japan. No, I would love to go. I would love to go to just like see the different cultures. Growing up, to be truthful, there was no Asian people in my school, not a one. My whole time, kindergarten through senior year, we had one black kid, no, two black kids. Because the one was my first little boyfriend. Corey Offit was his name. He wouldn't care if I say his name. He was an amazing friend. And then the other guy, I forget his name, but he was our foreign exchange student. So he wasn't even like, he wasn't here. He transplanted here. So like my school was not, there's no diversity, right? And so when I remember moving to Columbus and like just seeing different cultures and different people and, you know, the way they do things, because I'm a very observant person. I don't like stare at people, but I observe like people, you know, like I think everyone kind of does that. And I don't know, just it finally, like I finally was like around people that were like just different than me. And then I met Vincent. And so I've learned so much through him and just like his culture and how they act, and like, you know, they're very humble people and like stuff like, you know, things like that, like makes me want to be more humble. But yeah, Oklahoma was very white when I lived there, very little diversity back then. Yeah, I can believe that, DM. And it's like it kind of sucks in a way. But when I go to California, I'm the minority. Like when we go to California, where Vincent lives, so where Vincent's from, everything's Asian. Everything. The gas stations, the banks, the car dealerships, everything. Everything is in Asian writing. So and there's a lot of Mexican people also that live in that area, but I'm like the minority, and I kind of like it in a way. I'm like, just because I get to see all these different people. And I'll tell you a story. We went to California and I left my phone in the bathroom. And I walked up to the car, got in the car, was in there for a couple of minutes before I realized it. Vincent jumps out of the car and he goes running in there because he's like, oh my gosh, this is California. No one's going to give you your phone back. This guy was walking out, like looking around with like my phone in his hand, like he was looking for me. And Vincent's like, oh, that's my girlfriend's phone. And he's like, yeah, I was going to come and bring it to her. He's like, I was looking around. You could tell he was looking around too. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. But like, you know, he was actually going to give me my phone back because it was brand new at the time. I had just gotten it like, well, no, maybe it wasn't brand new. No, it was. I think I just gotten it like a couple weeks before that, because we usually go on vacation in September and the phone comes out September 15th. So, oh, thank you, Aries. Let me read your comment. It says, the most beautiful people we have known are those who have known defeat, known suffering, known struggle, known loss, and have found their way out of the depths. I love that. I love that so much. Thank you. I was actually thinking about my car accident today and just things I had to learn, like relearn. And like some of the stuff was crazy that you have, some stuff that you have to relearn how to do. Like, it's just crazy. Hey, CJK. Hey, Mary Beth. I didn't see you come in. Oh, Mary Beth. I live a very diversified area. It's been this way for years. My family is very diversified. So is mine, True Grandma. Which is kind of funny because I went to school with no diversity, right? And I'm the whitest person in my family. Like my brother's my half brother, so he is more Italian. He's half Italian. His dad's full-blooded Italian, so he's got that Italian blood in him. He's got like a little bit of a skin color like to him, you know. And then he married a half black, half Indian woman, which she's gorgeous. And they have 5 beautiful babies. And they have 2 grandbabies now, which I haven't met. One grandbaby. I don't think the other grandbaby's been born. I think she's still pregnant. But yeah, so I'm like the whitest person in my family. It used to be funny because I used to go tanning, and I used to go tanning so much. I'll show you guys a picture sometime. I'll have to pull it up on my Facebook, but it's me, my sister-in-law, and my niece, and I'm the darkest one in the picture. I was trying to fit in. That's what I told him. I was like, I was just trying to fit in with y'all. Yes, I do love your name. Anti-nuclear chemical biological green rat. That's funny. Oh, I forgot I had the iPad here so I could read your chats wherever if I was over there. It's a lot easier to read the chat on this, but I'm over here like, when the last thing we notice is the color of skin, and the first thing we look for is the beauty within, we shall be free. Oh, Jessica J, I love that. That's how it should be, you know? That's how it should be. But, you know, unfortunately, we're still kind of stuck back in the old days. But then again, people are changing up like the language and stuff a lot too, where, you know, some things are not like seen as like the right way to say things, you know, like they switch up stuff, and then I'm more and more confused as the years go by. I had to learn how to talk, walk, and eat again. Oh, me too, Miyamura. It was tough, but thank God I made it through it. I learned to walk. I feel you. I feel you, and I'm sorry you had to go through that. I had to do the same. I bet you I know the song because I love Garth Brooks. It's not the dance. I'm trying to think of what song that is. I used to love Garth Brooks. He was my jam when I back in like the 2000s or the 90s, 2000s. But I still listen to him. I can still get down with some of his music, but some of his songs are sad, and I just can't do sad music. I will cry in an instant. Like if there's a sad song on, I just get sad. You don't like him? I like him. I liked his music back in the day. I remember going to like school dances and like dancing to his songs, like him and Tim McGraw. There's some songs out there that are. I liked music. I learned country when I was younger. I used to listen to it, but then now I don't really listen to it as much because it's just kind of sad, you know. But yeah, learning how to talk, walk, and eat again is tough. My mouth was wired shut for 8 weeks. Yeah, it was bad. Now, when you had to learn how to walk, were your legs broke or anything? Because my legs were broke. So when I had to learn how to walk, like okay, so this is terrible, terrible. Don't recommend it to anybody. Be very careful when you're in a car or anywhere. But I couldn't use my left leg, so I had to keep my left leg up. My left wrist was shattered, so I had to put it on this like I was on a walker, and there was like this little like thing that would hold my elbow. So I would be like this on the walker, like my leg would be up and I was like hopping. That's how I had to learn how to start walking at first. I'm like, are we really doing this? Can't we wait for my wrist to like heal? And then like, oh, it was hard. It was really hard. And then I even had to learn how to go to the bathroom again. Like I know that's personal, but like I did. It's just insanity what you have to relearn when, you know, you're in an accident. Because I had a catheter in me for so long. Like it was crazy. That was probably one of the worst like experiences. Because whenever I was in, like when I first went in the hospital, I was like good to go. I was like, man, I'm good to go. I was like, I got Dilaudid pump, catheter, don't even notice it's there. I'm like, I'm just gonna lay here in peace. That's how I felt. I felt like, you know, they had me so like drugged up because of all the injuries. And then when they started taking me off of everything, They were like, you're going to Dodd Hall for rehab. We have to get you off of the Dilaudid pump. And I'm like, what? That scared me so bad because I was like in so much pain. I was terrified. And then they said, we have to take the catheter out and you have to be able to go to the bathroom on your own. So I was like, okay, I mean, that seems easy enough, right? Easy enough. But yeah, mentally, it took a toll. And they kept switching me around the hospital. And then I would get like freaked out because it would be like middle of the night. And I'm like, is my mom going to know where I'm at? And like, I was always freaked out about that. They always reassured me, well, she'll find you. We got her, or whatever. But yeah, the first time I had to use the bathroom, like to pee, I couldn't. And it was so bad that I was screaming for the doctor to come back in and put the catheter back in. He had to. And then that night, it was like 2:30 in the morning, and I peed. And I was like, I put it on Facebook. I was so proud of myself for just using the bathroom. Like, it was such a small accomplishment that we don't, that we take for granted. If we have to go to the bathroom, we normally just go in and go to the bathroom. But that was like something I took for granted. And then we had to use a bedpan, of course. And then you had to like hold yourself up. And my wrist is broken. I'm trying to hold my body up. I was so weak. It was crazy. You had a bad stroke? Oh no, it was paralyzed on my left side. 2 serious surgeries shortly after, and 5 days after that surgery was in the head-on collision as a passenger front seat. Oh my gosh. Mia Moore, you sound like me. You sound like me. Like that just sounds like something that would happen to me. But it didn't happen actually. I was in a car accident when I was 18. Flipped a car 3 times going down a hill. It was bad. It was real bad. Got in a car 3 weeks later. Was terrified to get into a car. Finally got in the car 3 weeks later. Someone hit us 55 miles per hour. We were stopped at a red light. Smashed the truck. The back windshield blew in because she hit us so hard. And I remember coming to, and my best friend, I could just hear her screaming. This lady, like, she was going to get in a fight. She's like, she just got in a car accident 3 weeks ago. Like, I remember hearing that, and I was like, no, she's taking up for me. But I'm so sorry to hear that about your stroke. My grandfather had a stroke, and then I remember my mom saying my dad used to have to like give him baths and stuff because like my mom wasn't going to do it. She's like, you're the man, you go do it. And they'd be cussing at each other, by the end of it, because he's the man, he didn't want to be bathed by, I can understand that. Thanks, Mia Moore. Me too. I'm sorry for you. It was a long journey. I'm still on the journey. It's been 10 years, 11 years, and I'm still like on this journey of trying to find what's my new normal. Like I think all the time, like, I'm going to be 40 this year. Do I feel like everybody else that's 40, right? Does everyone else feel like this when they're 40? Because I just feel a little weak, legs a little sore, but I'm wondering if that's just like part of being older. They are the effects on people. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Dawn. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. I actually just curled my hair with the heatless curls today. 40 is young. I'm in 45 this year. I feel old. See, I think I'm freaking out a little because my dad died so young. So my dad died at 47. And so my brother, when he hit 47, it was like he doesn't know this, but it hit me hard. Like knowing that he was my dad's age, like, and that was his dad too. My dad raised him. His dad raised him too. Of course, his dad was there for him, but he was in another state and stuff like that. So my dad raised him. But now that I'm going to be in my 40s, I really realize how young it was. 47 is so young. And like when I was 22, when it happened, I knew it was young, but I didn't realize just how young like that is, Your body's sore. 60 to 70 hours a week. That's why I don't work that much. I mean, I do. I put in a lot on the channel, but I just do the channel and then my store, whatever I got to do for the store. But yeah, you're 70 and feel young. See, Jet Set J, I want to be like my grandmother. My grandmother was 40 or 74 when she passed away, but she passed away because she had cancer, or she would have been like trucking along. But she would go to bed at like 11 o'clock, wake up at 5 a.m. and be like full of life. My mom went to go stay with her, and my mom was like, if I wasn't out of the bed by 6 o'clock in the morning, she's like, your grandmother would be in there making the bed with me in it. I'm like, that's our OCD, it's just OCD for you. But see, I think that I'm wondering if you get tired in your 40s, 50s, and then you spruce back up. Like I wonder if your body at 70 is like, okay, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? Because there's so many things like I want to do before. You did your nursing clinicals at Dodd Hall? Dream of blue skies and sandy beaches? No freaking way. Oh, I love Dodd Hall. You just gave me cold chills. That just gave me cold chills. I love it. I love it. I would go back. I told Vincent the other day, if they would readmit me to do physical therapy to get me stronger, I would go back. Dodd Hall saved me. The nurses there were she's playing with a bone, were incredible. I'm almost going to cry because they were just so great to me. I'm about to cry. That makes me so sad. I'm glad that it's weird this because somebody knows like what I'm talking about, like where I'm talking about. Yeah, they really were patient and kind, and I don't know, they saved me. As much as I didn't want to go, like I kicked and screamed and cried. I was like, I'm not going. I'm going home. I'm going home. I wanted to go home so bad. But as soon as I got there, they made me feel so welcomed. Like I've never met a hospital staff better than Ohio State. Like they saved my life. I mean, they saved my life. And I loved Dodd Hall. I loved it. I loved the nurses. I loved the little kitchen that they had there, the little laundry room, so you can learn how to like do your own things again and like rebuild yourself. And yeah, I love it. You should have stayed there during the blue skies. I really do like that hospital a lot. My brother's actually building, so he's been building on that hospital for 11 years since I've been in it. He's like, I'm just working right over here. So he would come visit me like every day, and then he'd bring my mom up to see me. But it was kind of funny because every time I go up there, I'm like, wonder where he's at. I should go find him. Like when I go to the dentist and stuff. You wake up every day early. See, I think I need to start waking up a little early. Like maybe go to bed early, but I go to bed early. Like I go to bed like right after the live. Like after the live, I usually get off the computer. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I'll go snoop and see who's live. Be like, who's live? I want to go see what they're doing. And then I'll get off the computer, or I'll like go into someone's live. If like Nonsense is live, like she's been live a couple of nights this week that I've gotten off my live, and I'll go over to her live and be like, hello, and then I'll be like getting ready for bed as I'm like listening in, because I do like to listen in on lives. I like to hear the drama. I do. I like to know what's going on. I like to know what's going on. Oh, you do telehealth. You graduated from Ohio State. Oh, that's awesome. Dreaming of blue skies. I love that that was one of the things too that I love that I got to help students like learn. Like they would come in my room because I was such I was a good patient. Like I never said no, never. Even the nurses were like, because they would come in and get my blood like every few days or every night. It was like almost every night, and it would be like 4 a.m. And they're like waking me up, taking my blood. And the nurse finally said to me one day, she's like, Tanya, she's like, you can tell us no. Like you're allowed to say you don't want to give a blood sample today. Like and we have to say, okay, like we can't force you to do it if you want to skip a day, or you know what I mean, like just skip a day or something. And I'm like, oh, it's okay, go ahead, like, and it was fun. And then one of my nurses, she's playing with a toy. We became like best friends in there, and he would come in and eat my candy because someone brought me candy, but my mouth was wired shut. It was the thought that counts. So he'd come in there and he would get my candy. He's the one that took out the 98 staples out of my legs, and we laughed and like cussed. I cussed and laughed at him the whole time because it hurt, but it was like, it didn't hurt as bad because he was doing it. his name was Alpha, of all the names too, Alpha, like alpha male. He was from London or Paris. I don't know. He was big. His accent was great. Trauma and drama. Yes. That's kind of what it is over here. That's cool that you work from home though. I would I mean, if I did telehealth, I would like to do telehealth if I was in that kind of if I had that kind of career. I thought about doing like getting like a part-time job doing like phone calls, insurance or something like that, but I don't know if I'm ready to do that. I think I'm just going to stick with what I'm doing because I don't want to overwhelm myself. The last time I worked was in a boutique and I literally almost worked myself to death. Like I went down to 95 pounds from 140. I didn't have a life outside of work. I was working I was working like True Crime Lullabies, 70 hours a week in this store. I was covering every shift. There was like, it was only me at one point. I was the only person, just me, all me. But my store was beautiful. I knew what sizes were on the wall. I didn't have to go up there and look. If someone said, I need this size, I could tell you yes or no. But I had overworked hands. I went to the spine doctor. I had 3 curves in my spine. And then my hands, he like grabbed them. He's like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, yeah, they're really bad. They would like flare up and get red and just like hurt. And he's like, this is called overworked hands. And he's like, usually people in their 70s, 80s that have worked their whole lives really hard, that's when they get like that. He's like, that's when I see this. I don't see this in somebody your age. And I was 37 at the time. And so, yeah, I just, they're better. And my weight's up. I left, I finally quit. I called, I said, I'm taking a week off. I need a week off. I need to think about things. And they're like, are you going to quit? Are you going to quit? And I was like, no, I don't think so. And then I was like, no, I'm going to quit. That next Monday, I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. And then a lot of them cried, I guess. They were all reaching out to me, like the owners even, like crying. And I'm like, well, you guys should have been better to your employees. Like, you should have got me someone to help me work in my store. You know a guy named Alpha? He was a nurse that works at OSU. Oh my, he's your neighbor? I wonder if it's the same guy. Does he have an accent? Is he really tall? Is he handsome? If it was the same one, I would just be like, okay, I'm done. I'm done with the internet. You have to ask him, like, seriously, if you said my name, he might remember me. Like, just even though it's been so long, like, I think I had left my mark in that hospital. My dog's biting the air. It's so funny. She just bites the air. She gets so frustrated, I think. What are you doing, Araya? Are you biting the air? You're walking all over the place. I thought you would sit down. I can hear your claws. They probably can too. What do you want? We just went outside. Oh, so listen to this. Okay, so I can't go to the right side yard to take my dogs out, right? Because of there's dogs over there now. So we've been going to the left. I walk out today, the neighbor outside downstairs to the left where I let my dogs go pee, because that's just pee, not poop, just pee. He's sitting out there with his dog, with a dog. They must have got a dog. I'm like, where do I go now? So I'm just gonna go straight. I'm just gonna go straight. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, where were all these dogs during the winter? There was nobody walking with their dogs in the wintertime. So they must have been using the bathroom all up in their house, because we were still walking our dogs 3 times a day and we never saw anybody out there. I love growth books too. I like there's a song there, so like if I hear Dana Carter, the CD Did I Shave My Legs for This, like Strawberry Wine and those songs, I'll cry, because it makes me think of my brother when he was younger. I don't know why it does. I mean, it does because he had the CD in his truck and he couldn't get it out for like years. Stuck in there, we listened to it. But he liked her music. My brother's a very sensitive person. Very tall and nice guy. Yeah, so nice that when I was having a hypersensitive our hypertensive crisis, he called me and my husband from the ER and had his attending talk to me to make sure I was okay. I didn't want. That sounds like something he would do. You have to ask him. Oh my good golly, I don't even know how old he'd be, but young, still young. I mean, close. I mean, older than me. I would say 40s. Definitely, I wouldn't say 50s. I don't think. But he was a super nice guy. My friend had come up and got me candy. She was like, I am so sorry. I'm like, it's okay. You know, my mouth was wired shut. So I was talking like that. She's like, but I got you something else. And I was like, what did you bring to me? She made me weed or marijuana lollipops. She's like, you can just suck on it. And then she gave me like chocolate or cookies. She's like, you can eat the cookies when you go home. Like, I didn't even smoke weed or do any THC at the time. I'm like, what? And you could smell it. And I'm like, oh my God, what are you going to do? So like, what am I going to do? So I stuffed it in my closet at the bottom and the back because I had like this little like closet. And I was just praying no one smelled them. And then my mom got up there and I made her take them home. I made her like smuggle them out of the hospital. Now I wish I had them. We did try the lollipop. I remember my mom even tried it. My mom does not smoke. It used to give her anxiety, she said. But I was like, try it. Let's see if it's good. It was funny. We did a lot of funny stuff after I got out of the hospital. Stop pimping out Alpha. Yeah. Yeah, he's about our age. I remember being in the hospital thinking like these nurses or these doctors, not really the doctors. My doctor, one of my doctors was really old. He's in his like 80s. He was old. He was like, but he was cool as heck. Like he was just running around like he was in his 40s, you know? But that's amazing. I think, yeah, because I'm going to say he was about, I would say maybe like 47, 49 now. I would say, I mean, maybe not, maybe something like that. You have to ask him. Because that is not a common name. That's not a common name. Oh my gosh, this is going to be crazy if it is him. Oh my lordy, that would be funny. That'd be really funny. Yeah, he was such a nice guy. I remember like he came in to take my staples out. I had 98 staples, and then I had like a bunch of like stitches, but the stitches he wasn't going to touch. He was just doing the staples. And he told me when he came in, he's like, I can't have you look at me. And I'm like, what? And he's like, you can't look at me. So he had another nurse come in and hold a pillow up so he couldn't see my face. And he's like, I'm just going to cut him. I'm not taking him out. And I'm sitting there and I can feel them coming out. And I'm like, Alpha. I'm like, you're lying. You're taking them out. I could feel you. He's like, no, I'm just cutting them in the middle. And because that's how they take them out. Like they cut them and then they like just take out the little prongs. And he had to do that 98 times. But I was like, some of them, I was like, oh shit. I was like, that hurts. And then he'd be like, I'm sorry. It was funny. I'm sure the other patients around us were probably wondering what the hell was going on because, you know, I'm cussing and he's like, I'm sorry. And I'm like, you lied. You told me you weren't taking them out. Hey, lunch lady. I thought it was pretty funny. Looks like I think she has to go to the bathroom because she's standing here. But I took them on a walk earlier. Mia, you didn't go to the bathroom earlier, Miss Mia. Her little nubby is going, her tail. Your tail's going. You got to go out or something? Freckles? She has like little freckles on her nose. I don't know where they came from, but they popped up. Yep. Now you crying. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Okay, so I've got the pantry out. This is going to have to go through and see what he wants and what he doesn't want. And then I can come back for one and we can sort it. I'm going to make it look pretty. And then I'm going to show you guys what I did because this is a mess. We got stuff over here. Oh my gosh, my whole kitchen's a mess. This is going to give me anxiety. Do you think I don't know. I don't know if I can leave this here and go live tonight. Like, could I do it? It'd be a big thing for me. I'm OCD. So I think I'm going to leave it. Other than this, these little chopsticks can go in with the other chopsticks. Okay. Alpha she has a girl crush. I'll tell him. Oh, I did have hairy legs too. Oh, they were so hairy. I forgot about that. Oh, I forgot about that part because I couldn't shave. And it was like 3 weeks. It was the longest they had ever like. It was the longest I've ever went without shaving in my whole life. But when I got in there, I wouldn't let them give me a bath. Like I bathed myself. Like as soon as I got to Dot Hall, like I couldn't use this arm. I could just use one arm, and I had to like put stuff over my legs so that they didn't get in the staples or whatever. But yeah, I did it. I was like, you don't need to bathe me because the guy was so sweet. Oh my gosh, the guy that I got to like that came in my nurse. He was very introverted. Like I don't know how he was a nurse in a way, but he was so kind. That's why. But he was so introverted, and you could tell he like we're the same age, you know. And a lot of people that were in there were older people, and so I'm like, I need to have a shower, and he's standing behind me, and he's like he's trying to get stuff ready or whatever. We'll go just a second, and he's like telling me, he's like, I just got married and I have a daughter, her name is Rose, and like all this stuff. And I was like, just stand where you are. You don't have to look. I said, I can bathe, I can do this myself. And he's like, really? And I'm like, yeah, let me try. And so I was able to, do it myself. And so I think I made him feel better because he was so nervous. And I was like, and at this point, at that point, I didn't care who I was naked in front of at the hospital. Everyone had done seen me, I felt like at that point. So I was like, let's do this thing. And then my sister-in-law would come every other day and she would help me. So it wasn't too bad. But I'm going to take the girls out because they're making noise. They both have a bone. Aw, they're happy. What are you doing? Mia's going to tear that head off that toy. I'm just watching her play. But I'm going to jump off here. I'm going to take the dogs out to the bathroom. I'll be back on tomorrow, though. We're going to organize this stuff, I think, and do all that kind of cool stuff. I'll open up the panel. I forgot to pin the thing up there this whole time. Someone could have came up. I thought I had pinned the link and I didn't. Shit. Well, next time I'll pin the link and you guys can come up and hang out on panel with me. You don't have to have your camera on or anything. Just like put your camera on backstage so I can see that it's you and not like someone naked because people do that. And then, you can turn your camera right back off. You don't have to have your camera on when you come up on stage or anything like that. Because I know that talking on camera is a lot. It's nerve-wracking sometimes, So I don't want you guys to feel like you have to have your camera or anything on. But we can come up, we can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. We could open the Q&A. We could talk about what's going on in true crime because there's a lot of bullcrap going on around there. We could talk about different cases over here if you guys want to, like cases that we don't really cover on the other channel, maybe cases that we're just kind of starting to learn about. I did get a comment when I asked you guys if you wanted me to follow Lily and Jack's case. I haven't really been following it, but I kind of have, just here and there. And someone commented on it and they were like, there's no new information. You're just trying to get views and like this, that, and the other. And I'm like, no, I'd probably get less views covering that than Idaho 4. And I was like, plus I put out the facts. Like my channel is a little different than other channels that are covering this case. They're all going after the parents. And I haven't seen enough evidence to support that yet because I haven't really watched a whole lot either. But it's like the same people that went after Katie and Chris are going after these two parents now. And it's like, get a grip. I don't know. But I'm going to jump off here and I will be back on tomorrow. Thank you for joining me over here on my live blogging channel. I am going to start doing some where I'm like sitting on the floor, like in front of the couch, and it will be more intimate, more personal, like, like Q&As or, more personal like topics, I guess you could say. I am going to tell my story about my car accident on here. I want to do that on like the weekend. Maybe I'll do that the Saturday or Sunday morning, like morning, afternoon. But I want to put that out and show you guys just like kind of what happened to me. So you have a better understanding of who I am, as a creator and as a person. So I will be back on tomorrow. I hope you guys have a great day. I'm glad that my mic works. It's such a cute little mic. Like this is like the cutest thing. But I'm glad that it worked out, and I will see you guys all tomorrow. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. I really, truly appreciate it. Bye, guys.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting